I've never seen anything like this before.
There's lots of patterns on the rock.
Milo, you made it look easy.
Because it's so steep.
We are Jonty and Millie, and along with our kids, we look for the amazing wonders of our world, living in Singapore and exploring beyond. Welcome to Wonderlust. It is a chilly afternoon and we are in the Blue Mountains in Sydney.
Yeah, the drive here was really cool. It just, things were changing so fast, and then suddenly you were around like nothing, no farmland it seemed, and then loads of different styles of houses, which was cool, and suddenly it opens out to this, which is incredible. You can just see for miles and miles, which is amazing.
I was the driver and I was still like, I haven't driven for 3 years, so I was taking my time, just really concentrating on the roads. And so to be able to come here and see the view now is absolutely breathtaking. The Blue Mountains are called the Blue Mountains because of the haze that is in between, or in the air, I guess. And so when you look at the mountains, they look blue, and the area looks blue, which is stunning.
Something to do with the eucalyptus plants around here that give off a something. We'll put the details below so you can actually read what it is. Oh, when that wind blows, it's cold.
Brr!
We are taking the green track to walk towards the Wentworth Falls. We want to see the waterfall. There's plenty to do here. We had a very slow morning after that late night, so we're going to be just exploring what we can today and enjoying every single ounce of it.
Okay, and Aspen wants to go to the Prince's Rock.
Hello guys, today it's really cold. So I'm in lots of layers. Okay, so the top is 3, bottom 2.
And what's on your head, Milo?
This is right now.
What hat are you wearing?
Wonderlust hat.
Woo! Available from our website.
Yep. Please subscribe and like this video.
We've found this little weird brick formation that's been built into the side of the mountain here. Looks a bit like a pizza oven, to be honest, or a little crib where you might put a kid, but it's all puddled now, so we've got no idea what that is. If you've got an idea, drop us a comment in the area below, and then while you're there, hit subscribe and like as well.
Whoa, look at this! So it's 3:30, and as you said yesterday, it does get dark here a lot earlier. I'm just watching my footing because there's lots of steps. I really fancy being stuck in the Blue Mountains at night. It's already pretty cold, but when the sun dips, it is even colder. So we saw that amazing lookout point, incredible rocks. I wondered if it was made by more water. There used to be another waterfall there, maybe. Jonty reckons it was perhaps wind erosion, so lots more things to look up when we're here. Whoops, so I'm going to concentrate on not falling down all of these steps right now.
This way is kind of leading away from the falls, and we wanted to be able to get a good view of that first of all. There is a trail that takes us onto the top of the waterfall where we can kind of look down, hopefully, or at least look out. So we're going to try and do that first before we then try and find, we'll probably come back and get in the car and go to Three Sisters, which is what I'm looking forward to. We're at the Wentworth Falls lookout, which gives us a slightly different elevation, a slightly different angle on the Wentworth Falls. We thought this one was going to be a bit closer to the falls, but in fact it was just a lot closer to where we are. From here we can see a beautiful view of the falls, and there's people kind of walking along there, and there's a couple of little trails going from the falls as well. It's breezy up here. We're about 850 meters up in elevation, and so it is chilly. As the wind blows, we can feel it on our fingers, and you can probably hear it in the microphone. But we're going to keep exploring this area. There's a couple of other areas nearby that we want to check out before it gets too dark, so that we can get in the car and head on to the next place too.
Just arrived, just parked up, wrapping ourselves up warm again. Jonty's just gone to check the parking because again, trying to work out the parking meters and we don't want to get it wrong. And I've had a glimpse of the view and yeah, it looks amazing already. So we're just going to figure this out. Looks like we do need to pay and then we'll go and check out Three Sisters, I think this spot is called.
Run.
Yeah. When I reached the lookout at Echo Point, the light was thick and golden. That's a good one.
Someone left it.
Yeah.
We're here now at Echo Point Lookout. Just the lookout area itself is enormous, and we are about to look out, oh my goodness, over absolutely miles and miles and miles of land. I've never seen anything like this before. It's quite spectacular. So behind me is the Three Sisters, and this is a area of cultural significance to the local indigenous people, and you can see why. It is just an absolutely spectacular view out here, and just awe-inspiring, to be honest, and I could stand here for hours just looking out and just taking it all in. I feel like we've made it here at the perfect time because as the sun sets, the shadow of the rocks and the mountains around us are covering most of the nearby landscape except for the Three Sisters, and the Three Sisters look like they've got their own light show just glowing them up, which is really, really pretty. Just spotted a little bird down there, a red one.
So we are doing the 20-minute Three Sisters walk, and it's something about a honeymoon bridge. I don't know, it's so cold. My fingers are pretty numb. Yeah, cold, but this is really lovely. I'm really enjoying walking around. In between, the moment you stop, you get really chilly. But yeah, I am loving walking around here. The greenery, the plants, it's just so nice. It just could be completely surrounded. And like Milo was just saying, this goes on for so long, and we haven't seen views like that. And even when we lived in the UK, there's nothing like this where you just see for miles and miles and you just can't see the ends of the trees. It's pretty incredible.
What?
I like that the stick. It's cold. There's lots of patterns on the rock. There's a circle and lots of lines next to me here. I said it looks like a skate park.
All the bark has come off this tree. I don't know if it's been taken off because it's like white and you can see the bark underneath, or whether it's just like shredded itself because it's, I guess, autumn, winter now. Really interesting, but it really stands out with the white trunk, because usually it's brown. It's really interesting. This is this giant stairway.
So we think we're on the path that means we can actually walk to one of the Three Sisters, which we're very excited about, but it's very, very steep.
This path is very steep.
Yeah, go slowly, really slowly.
Does it feel better like a ladder, does it?
Yeah. Because it's so steep.
Oh, Aspen. This vehicle is reversing.
You're doing great, Aspen.
We walked all the way down a slightly precarious stairwell, and the honeymoon bridge is shut, unfortunately, because of a danger, so I guess it's better if we don't go on it. But the view down here is still beautiful. The sun is starting to set, the sky is changing a different colour, the clouds are starting to go pinky. There's even more different bird sounds you can hear down here, so it was still worth the walk, even though it's shut. But yeah, what an amazing place.
Amazingly, we're kind of sheltered here. You can hear the wind through the trees, but we're not really being blown too much until now. But the sunset is coming in pretty quick, so we want to get back to the car. We're going to find something nice and warm to eat, and we hope that you'll enjoy watching us eat, basically. So yeah.
Yeah, let's go get warmed up. But as we were walking up that stairwell, I was starting to suddenly feel really nervous.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like nearly at the top, nearly at the top. But it was good, even though we couldn't get out there. But the sky is beautiful, pink, blue, yellow. It's great.
Just as it's getting darker, and we were walking back to try and get back to the car park before the sun fully drops behind the mountains, the kids just want to take their time and enjoy nature, which is really, really lovely. And we try and encourage them to hurry up without taking away their fun from being outdoors, which, to be honest, we love being outdoors as well, so we just want to encourage it, but we just don't want to get caught out in the dark. We were just discussing about what we're going to do for dinner and the various different places. We've even been recommended a great place to eat by my friends who live in Hornsby, Rick and Sarah, who now actually used to live in Hornsby, shall I say. But we were looking at the menu, and we've got a budget that we want to stick to. And I think you guys who follow us regularly know that we like to look after our budget and make sure that we are wise with our money so that we can do what we can with it. And then we started chatting about what we have in the boot.
Yep. And what we've got back at the Airbnb. So we just thought we're going to make some pasta and do something with what we've got, because I think we always rather use our finances to go and do things. And we passed something earlier that would speed like camera ahead. It's got something that we found, something that Aspen really wants to do. It was one of the things on her Australia bucket list, so I think we'd rather save our money and get home and do that. So yeah, that's what we're going to do instead of going out for dinner tonight.
Another thing worth noting, just while we're driving around, I've actually been looking out for places to stop for us to eat over the last maybe half hour, and we don't pass places. Like in Singapore, we constantly pass places where you can eat. And here we kind of passed one place that was a bit of a way out, and it was kind of tricky to get to the turning to come off, so we didn't do that in the end. There it is, Koala Park.
Koala Park.
So we decided that we're gonna just take. Thank you. So we decided that we're gonna take the kids back home. I'm gonna cook for everybody. We're gonna save potentially about $100 tonight just by eating at home, which makes a big difference.
Hello, we are at Lake Parramatta. We've just arrived. It looks awesome already.
Oh, it's beautiful, yeah.
So nice.
So tranquil and quiet down there. We're just above the lake at a car park, which is free. And we are going to see if we can get a rowboat out onto the lake. We think that would be pretty awesome. But it looks like a beautiful spot for nature. And you know how much we love that. And we look forward to showing you too.
Let's go and see if we can find this boat.
It's
decided they want to pedal, but their feet don't quite reach. We're not getting anywhere very fast, but that's okay. This is lovely. We'll see how far they get before they get fed up, and then we can go and explore a little bit more of the lake, river, lake.
I had this idea of like
Lake.
a nice rowboat, romantic, peaceful. My kids have chosen a floating swan.
Off area and it's for you to swim in. This little boy said that it's 6 meters deep here, and then it you can like little steps down. You can also hire paddle boards here, which I think would be quite nice in the sun because it's quite flat. We recently went paddleboarding when we did a little staycation, which was really fun. A really nice spot. There's people having picnics, barbecues around, there's walkers going all the way around, and I'm not having to pedal, so this is lovely.
Okay, that's good.
A family of coots just swam towards us as if they were greeting us, which was nice. It reminded me of when I was a kid, my dad used to take us for family walks on the River Thames. When I was younger, living in London, and we would follow this family of coots for a few weeks, or not consistently for a few weeks. We'd come back every Sunday afternoon. There's a family of coots who'd made their nest in an old tyre that was bobbing up on the Thames, and it was lovely, and it was one of those kind of family video things that made us want to start family videos of our own, and then became this YouTube channel. So it's nice to be able to sit here and see the coots and reminisce over the things that caused us to start this channel. And now the kids are fine. Pedalling this swan is surprisingly easy, actually. The fuss that the kids are picking up over this, I thought it was quite taxing, especially as our kids are incredibly active, but it's really quite straightforward, and it's beautiful. What is actually quite nice is that the water's right here next to you. It's not like, I guess it would have been the same in a boat, but I guess I'm looking down, I've got a bit of elevation over the water, which is nice too. So. In between pedalling, which is really loud, you've just got this peace and quiet, which is totally amazing and very, very tranquil. Yeah, so nice.
How you doing, Milo? It's mine and Aspen's turn to pedal now. Coming out. Milo, you made it look easy.
Easy. It is easy.
Feel happy about that?
See any crocodiles?
No.
No?
Are there?
Nah, there's nothing.
That was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun. I was surprised we didn't see as much wildlife, but I wonder if that's just
Yeah,
because it's
true.
winter. But since we've got off, there's been like the parakeets, there's white
Cockatoos.
cockatoos with the. I've seen loads of those flying over, which
And
is
a wild
nice.
turkey, which is terrifying.
And a wild turkey. Yeah, those things are massive. But really, really lovely. And the guy joked when we got back, did we see any crocodiles? But the kids were saying, "Are there crocodiles? Are there crocodiles?" Because the last time I went on the boat, they were told don't fall in because there's
Oh yeah,
crocodiles
true.
in.
Very true.
Which is quite funny. Yeah, but no crocodiles today. But just lovely, peaceful, and apart from one other giant swan with people on it, we had the whole thing to ourselves.
Yeah, it was nice.
Which is really nice.
Okay,
Yeah.
off to Parramatta Park.
Let's go!
We are at Parramatta Park, and behind us is the old government house, which is actually closed today. It's a Monday.
Yeah, so if you don't come on a Monday.
Yeah, it opens Tuesdays through till Sundays, I think, till Saturday. But it is the oldest government building in the whole of Australia, and it has quite a checkered past. Some of it is absolutely amazing and the wonderful things that are done here, but others are slightly trickier, as we know is in the colonial past of most countries.
Yeah, but it's been nice to come and see it and all the green around, and then you can see like the taller buildings behind it. And I think, well, years ago it would have just been this building and open.
Yeah, farmland
fields,
as well.
Farmlands, trees.
Yeah, we know a little bit about inside, and that, you know, this was an operating house that had servants and chefs and cooks, and around the outside would have been farmland. This behind me is a war memorial for the people of Parramatta who were involved in the Boer War. That was over 100 years ago, 125 years ago I guess now. It's so beautiful being around here, and we've found an absolutely stunning day with just blue skies, hardly any clouds in the sky. The sun is shining, it is warming up, which is beautiful, but still has the crispness of winter here in Australia. You must come here. This is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and it is so easy to take for granted what's just on your doorstep. And we found in Singapore that people always tell us that there's things just on our doorstep that they've never been to before, and perhaps this is your doorstep. And I'd say here, as well as Lake Parramatta, check it all out. Have an amazing time exploring it all.
Yeah, definitely. Let us know. We love your comments. Any questions, let us know. We can try and answer those as well, or point you in the right direction if it's something you've seen on one of our trips. We've been away a few times this summer break, so do check out those travelling ones as well. Even if you're not planning on travelling, you can just see a different part of the world, which we've loved seeing. So
great to experience the wonder of the world.
See what you did there. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon. Bye.